Hello. Landmarks, we know the famous ones. But what lies beneath the surface? From globally iconic wonders to eerie, forgotten places, every landmark has layers. Some inspiring, some chilling, and others completely unknown. This Iceberg was made by Grungeman 420. We'll dive deep, starting with the ones everyone recognizes and slowly descending into the most mysterious, cursed, and obscure places on Earth. Welcome to the landmark Iceberg. Now keep in mind that this chart will be based on most well-known to least well-known, instead of most lightning to chilling. Anyway, with that out of the way, let's dive right in. The Colosseum. The Colosseum, also known as the Flavian Amphitheater, is a massive stone arena built in Rome, Italy, around 70 to 80 AD. It was used for gladiator battles, public spectacles, and animal hunts, entertaining up to 50,000 spectators. The structure features a complex system of vaults, underground tunnels, and retractable awnings. Despite centuries of damage from earthquakes and looting. The Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower is a wrought iron lattice tower located in Paris, France, built for the 1889 World's Fair. Designed by engineer Gustave Eiffel, it stands 330 meters, 1,083 feet, tall, and was the tallest man-made structure in the world at the time. Originally criticized, it later became one of the most iconic landmarks in the world. Big Ben. Big Ben is the nickname for the Great Bell inside the Elizabeth Tower at the north end of the Palace of Westminster in London, often mistakenly used to refer to the entire clock tower. Big Ben specifically refers to the 13.5-ton bell that chimes the hour. The tower was completed in 1859 and is known for its accuracy and massive four-faced clock. Statue of Liberty. The Statue of Liberty is a colossal neoclassical sculpture located on Liberty Island in New York Harbor, gifted to the United States by France in 1886. Designed by Frédéric Auguste Bartholdi and built by Gustave Eiffel, it symbolizes freedom, democracy, and the friendship between the two nations. The statue stands 305 feet tall from the base to the tip of the torch. The Pyramids of Giza. The Pyramids of Giza are ancient monumental tombs built over 4,500 years ago in Egypt for pharaohs of the Old Kingdom. The largest, the Great Pyramid of Khufu, is one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, and the only one still largely intact. These pyramids were constructed with massive limestone blocks and aligned with impressive precision. The Great Wall of China. The Great Wall of China is a vast series of fortifications built over centuries to protect Chinese states from invasions, especially by northern nomadic tribes. Stretching over 13,000 miles, it was constructed using various materials like stone, brick, and tamped earth. The most famous sections were built during the Ming Dynasty. Golden Gate Bridge. The Golden Gate Bridge is a suspension bridge that spans the Golden Gate Strait, connecting San Francisco to Marin County in California. Designed by Joseph Strauss and completed in 1937, it was the longest and tallest suspension bridge in the world at the time. Its iconic orange-red color and Art Deco design make it one of the most photographed landmarks in the world. Buckingham Palace. Buckingham Palace is the official residence of the British monarch in London and a central symbol of the British monarchy. Originally built in 1703 as a townhouse, it became a royal residence in 1837 with Queen Victoria. The palace has 775 rooms, including staterooms used for official events and ceremonies. Christ the Redeemer. Christ the Redeemer is a massive statue of Jesus Christ located atop Mount Corcovado in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Completed in 1931, it stands 98 feet tall, not including its 26-foot pedestal, with outstretched arms spanning 92 feet. Made of reinforced concrete and soapstone, it symbolizes peace, Christianity, and Brazilian culture. Stonehenge. Stonehenge is a prehistoric monument located in Wiltshire, England, consisting of a ring of massive standing stones. Built between 3000 and 2000 BCE, its exact purpose remains a mystery, but it is believed to have been used for religious ceremonies or astronomical observations. The stones were transported from distant locations, showcasing impressive ancient engineering skills. Times Square. Times Square is a bustling commercial and entertainment hub in the heart of New York City's Manhattan borough. Known for its bright neon lights, massive digital billboards, and Broadway theaters, it attracts millions of visitors every year. Often called the crossroads of the world, it's famous for the annual New Year's Eve ball drop celebration, the White House. The White House is the official residence and workplace of the President of the United States, located at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue in Washington, D.C. Built between 1792 and 1800, it has served as the home to every U.S. president since John Adams. The neoclassical mansion features iconic rooms like the Oval Office and the Situation Room. Mount Everest. Mount Everest is the highest mountain on Earth, standing at 8,848.86 meters above sea level, located in the Himalayas on the border between Nepal and China. It was first successfully climbed by Sir Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay in 1953. The mountain is a major challenge for mountaineers due to its extreme altitude, weather, and difficult terrain. Las Vegas sign. The Welcome to Fabulous Las Vegas sign is a famous roadside landmark located at the southern end of the Las Vegas Strip in Nevada. Designed by Betty Willis and erected in 1959, it features bright neon lights and a distinctive retro style. The sign welcomes millions of visitors to the city, known for its casinos, entertainment, and nightlife. Niagara Falls. Niagara Falls is a group of 3 powerful waterfalls located on the border between the United States and Canada. The falls, Horseshoe Falls, American Falls, and Bridal Veil Falls, combine to create one of the largest and most famous waterfalls in the world. They attract millions of tourists each year for their breathtaking beauty and recreational activities like boat tours. Chernobyl. Chernobyl is the site of a catastrophic nuclear disaster that occurred in 1986 at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant in Ukraine, then part of the Soviet Union. A reactor explosion released massive amounts of radioactive material, causing widespread environmental contamination and long-term health effects. The nearby city of Pripyat was evacuated and remains abandoned to this day. Amazon rainforest. The Amazon rainforest is the largest tropical rainforest in the world, covering much of northern South America across 9 countries. It is known for its incredible biodiversity, housing millions of species of plants, animals, and insects, many of which are found nowhere else. The rainforest plays a crucial role in regulating the Earth's climate by absorbing vast amounts of carbon dioxide. It is often called the lungs of the planet. The Hollywood sign. The Hollywood sign is a famous landmark located on Mount Lee in Los Angeles, California. Originally created in 1923 as an advertisement for a real estate development. The sign consists of large white letters spelling out Hollywood and has become an enduring symbol of the American film industry and entertainment culture. Over time, it has been restored and preserved as a cultural icon. Leaning Tower of Pisa. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is a freestanding bell tower located in Pisa, Italy, known for its unintended tilt. Construction began in 1173, and the tilt started early due to unstable foundation soil. Despite the lean, the tower was completed in the 14th century and stands about 56 meters tall. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon are one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, said to have been built in the ancient city of Babylon near present-day Iraq. According to legend, they were constructed by King Nebuchadnezzar II around 600 BCE to please his wife, who missed the green hills of her homeland. The gardens were described as a marvel of engineering, with lush terraces of plants and trees seemingly floating in the air. Sydney Opera House. The Sydney Opera House is an iconic performing arts centre located on Bennelong Point in Sydney, Australia. Designed by Danish architect Jørn Utzon, it was completed in 1973 and is renowned for its unique sail-like design. The building hosts concerts, operas, theater performances, and more, attracting millions of visitors each year. Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore is a massive granite monument located in South Dakota, USA, featuring the carved faces of 4 U.S. presidents: George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. Sculpted by Gutzon Borglum and completed between 1927 and 1941, it represents the birth, growth, development, and preservation of the United States. Each face is about 60 feet tall and carved into the Black Hills mountain range. Easter Island. Easter Island, also known as Rapa Nui, is a remote volcanic island in the southeastern Pacific Ocean, famous for its nearly 1,000 monumental stone statues called moai. These statues were created by the island's early Polynesian inhabitants between 1400 and 1650 CE to honor ancestors and important figures. Each moai can weigh several tons and was carved from volcanic rock, then transported across the island. The Grand Palace. The Grand Palace is a historic royal complex located in the heart of Bangkok, Thailand, and has been the official residence of Thai kings since 1782. It features stunning traditional Thai architecture with ornate buildings, golden spires, and intricate decorations. One of its most sacred sites is Wat Phra Kew, the Temple of the Emerald Buddha. Mount Fuji. Mount Fuji is the tallest mountain in Japan, standing at 3,776 meters, 12,389 feet, and is an iconic symbol of the country. It is a stratovolcano that last erupted in 1707 and is considered dormant but not extinct. Revered in Japanese culture, Mount Fuji has inspired countless artworks, poems, and spiritual practices. Yosemite National Park. Yosemite National Park is a vast natural reserve located in the Sierra Nevada mountains of California, known for its stunning granite cliffs, waterfalls, giant sequoia trees, and diverse wildlife. Established in 1890, it covers over 750,000 acres and includes famous landmarks like El Capitan, Half Dome, and Yosemite Falls. The park was central to the development of the national park movement in the United States.
Tower Bridge. Tower Bridge is a famous bascule and suspension bridge in London that spans the River Thames near the Tower of London. Completed in 1894, it was designed to allow ships to pass through by raising its two central bascules. The bridge features two iconic towers connected by high-level walkways and offers panoramic views of the city. The Louvre. The Louvre is the world's largest art museum and a historic monument located in Paris, France. Originally a royal palace, it became a public museum in 1793 and now houses over 38,000 works of art, including the Mona Lisa and the Venus de Milo. The museum's iconic glass pyramid entrance was added in 1989, blending modern design with classical architecture. Pompeii. Pompeii was an ancient Roman city located near modern-day Naples, Italy, famously destroyed and buried by the eruption of Mount Vesuvius in 79 AD. The volcanic ash preserved buildings, artifacts, and even the remains of its inhabitants, providing an unparalleled snapshot of Roman life. Excavations of Pompeii have revealed detailed frescoes, streets, homes, and public spaces frozen in time. Trevi Fountain. The Trevi Fountain is a famous Baroque fountain located in Rome, Italy, and is one of the city's most iconic landmarks. Completed in 1762 and designed by Nicola Salvi, it features a grand statue of Neptune, surrounded by mythological figures and cascading water. Tradition says that tossing a coin into the fountain ensures a return visit to Rome. Taj Mahal. The Taj Mahal is a stunning white marble mausoleum located in Agra, India. Built by Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan in memory of his wife, Mumtaz Mahal. Completed in 1653, it is renowned for its symmetrical beauty, intricate carvings, and reflective pool. The structure combines elements of Islamic, Persian, and Indian architecture. Brandenburg Gate. The Brandenburg Gate is a historic, neoclassical monument located in Berlin, Germany, built in the late 18th century as a symbol of peace. Commissioned by King Frederick William II and completed in 1791, it became one of the city's most recognizable landmarks. During the Cold War, it stood near the Berlin Wall and came to symbolize the division and later reunification of Germany. Mount Kilimanjaro. Mount Kilimanjaro is the highest mountain in Africa, standing at 5,895 meters, 19,341 feet above sea level, located in northeastern Tanzania. It is a dormant stratovolcano with 3 volcanic cones, Kibo, Mwenzi, and Shira. Known for its snow-capped peak and diverse ecosystems, it attracts climbers and adventurers from around the world. Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon is a massive natural gorge carved by the Colorado River in northern Arizona, USA. It stretches about 277 miles long, up to 18 miles wide, and over a mile deep, revealing layers of rock that are billions of years old. The canyon's stunning landscapes and vibrant colors attract millions of visitors each year. Acropolis. The Acropolis is an ancient citadel located on a rocky hill above Athens, Greece, and is one of the most important historical sites in Western civilization. It is home to several iconic structures, including the Parthenon, built in the 5th century BCE to honor the goddess Athena, The Acropolis symbolizes the cultural and political achievements of ancient Athens, especially during its golden age. Hagia Sophia. Hagia Sophia is a historic architectural masterpiece located in Istanbul, Turkey, originally built as a Christian cathedral in 537 AD during the reign of Byzantine Emperor Justinian I. It served as the world's largest cathedral for nearly 1,000 years before becoming a mosque in 1453 after the Ottoman conquest. In 1935, it was converted into a museum, and in 2020, it was reconverted into a mosque, though it remains open to visitors. Imperial Palace. The Imperial Palace is the primary residence of the Emperor of Japan, located in the heart of Tokyo. Built on the site of the old Edo Castle, it features traditional Japanese architecture, beautiful gardens, and moats surrounding the inner grounds. While most of the palace is closed to the public, special areas are open on select days, such as the Emperor's birthday and New Year's greeting. Loch Ness. Loch Ness is a large, deep freshwater lake located in the Scottish Highlands, famous for the legendary creature known as the Loch Ness Monster, or Nessie. Stretching about 23 miles long and over 700 feet deep, it holds more water than all the lakes in England and Wales combined. The myth of Nessie has attracted global attention, making the loch a popular tourist destination. Cadillac Ranch. Cadillac Ranch is a public art installation and roadside attraction located in Amarillo, Texas. Created in 1974 by a group of artists called Ant Farm, it features 10 vintage Cadillac cars buried nose first in the ground at an angle. The cars are covered in layers of graffiti and spray paint as visitors are encouraged to contribute to the ever-changing artwork. Colossus of Rhodes. The Colossus of Rhodes was a giant bronze statue of the sun god Helios, built around 280 BCE on the Greek island of Rhodes. Standing approximately 33 meters, 108 feet tall, it was one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world and symbolized the city's strength and unity. The statue stood for only about 54 years before being toppled by an earthquake in 226 BCE. The Mausoleum at Halicarnassus. The Mausoleum at Halicarnassus was a grand tomb built around 350 BCE in present-day Bodrum, Turkey, for Mausolus, a Persian satrap, and his wife Artemisia II. It stood about 45 meters, 148 feet tall, and combined Greek, Egyptian, and Lycian architectural styles, adorned with elaborate sculptures. The structure was so magnificent that Mausolus's name became the root of the word mausoleum. Chichen Itza. Chichen Itza is a large ancient Maya city located in Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula, known for its impressive ruins and advanced architectural design. The most famous structure is El Castillo, a pyramid dedicated to the god Kukulkan, which aligns with the sun during the equinoxes to create a serpent-like shadow. The city was a major political, religious, and economic center from around 600 to 1200 CE. Windows XP Hill. The Windows XP Hill, also known as Bliss, is the iconic default desktop background image for Microsoft Windows XP, featuring a bright green rolling hill under a vibrant blue sky with scattered clouds. The photo was taken by Charles O'Rear in California's Sonoma County in 1996. It became one of the most recognized computer wallpapers worldwide, symbolizing the era of early 2000s personal computing. Victoria Falls. Victoria Falls is one of the largest and most famous waterfalls in the world, located on the border between Zambia and Zimbabwe in southern Africa. Known locally as Mosi Oetanya, meaning the smoke that thunders, it spans over a mile wide and drops up to 355 feet. The powerful cascade creates mist visible from miles away and supports a lush rainforest ecosystem nearby. Angkor Wat. Angkor Wat is a vast temple complex in Cambodia and the largest religious monument in the world, originally built in the early 12th century as a Hindu temple dedicated to the god Vishnu. Over time, it gradually transformed into a Buddhist temple and remains an active religious site today. Known for its grand scale, intricate carvings, and stunning architecture, Angkor Wat symbolizes the height of the Khmer Empire's power and creativity. Machu Picchu. Machu Picchu is an ancient Incan citadel located high in the Andes Mountains of Peru, built in the 15th century and later abandoned. Often called the Lost City of the Incas, it features sophisticated dry stone construction, terraced fields, and religious shrines. The site remained unknown to the outside world until its rediscovery by Hiram Bingham in 1911. Blackpool Tower. Blackpool Tower is a historic landmark and entertainment complex located in Blackpool, England, inspired by the Eiffel Tower in Paris. Opened in 1894, it stands 158 meters, 518 feet tall, and has been a major tourist attraction for over a century. The tower houses several attractions, including the Tower Ballroom, Tower Circus, and a glass-floored observation deck known as the Skywalk. Statue of Zeus. The statue of Zeus at Olympia was a colossal seated figure of the Greek god Zeus, created by the sculptor Phidias around 435 BCE in the Temple of Zeus in Olympia, Greece. Standing about 12 meters tall, it was made of ivory and gold-plated bronze, showcasing Zeus on a grand throne holding a scepter and a figure of Nike, the goddess of victory. It was considered one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world for its artistic beauty and immense size. Christmas Ghost Town. Christmas Ghost Town refers to the abandoned town of Christmas, Arizona, a once thriving mining community founded in the early 1900s. It was named Christmas because the mining claim was officially filed on December 25, 1902. The town became briefly famous for its post office, where people would send holiday cards to get the Christmas postmark. Seattle Gum Wall. The Seattle Gum Wall is a colorful and quirky landmark located in Post Alley near Pike Place Market in Seattle, Washington. It began in the 1990s when theater goers started sticking chewing gum to the wall while waiting in line, eventually turning it into a popular tourist attraction. The wall is now covered in thousands of pieces of gum in various colors, shapes, and even messages. The Temple of Artemis. The Temple of Artemis, located in Ephesus, in present-day Turkey, was one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world and one of the largest temples ever built in antiquity. Dedicated to the Greek goddess Artemis, it was constructed around 550 BCE and was known for its grand scale, marble columns, and ornate sculptures. The temple was destroyed and rebuilt multiple times before its final ruin by invasion and natural disasters. Petra. Petra is an ancient city carved into rose-red sandstone cliffs in southern Jordan, and it served as the capital of the Nabatean kingdom around the 4th century BCE. Known for its rock-cut architecture and water management system, its most famous structure is Al-Khazne, translation to the treasury, a stunning temple facade carved directly into the rock. Petra was a major trading hub connecting Arabia, Egypt, and the Mediterranean, but it was eventually abandoned and forgotten by the Western world until its rediscovery in 1812. Ben Nevis. Ben Nevis is the highest mountain in the British Isles, standing at 1,345 meters, 4,413 feet, above sea level. Located near Fort William in Scotland, it was once a massive volcano that collapsed in on itself millions of years ago, and its summit now holds the ruins of an old weather observatory. Popular with hikers and climbers, Ben Nevis offers stunning views and challenging terrain, especially via its steep north face. Skara Brae. Skara Brae is a remarkably well-preserved Neolithic village located on the Orkney Islands in Scotland, dating back to around 3180 BCE. Often called the Scottish Pompeii, it consists of stone-built houses connected by covered passageways, complete with stone furniture like beds and shelves. The village was buried under sand for thousands of years and was uncovered by a storm in 1850. The Kelpies. The Kelpies are two giant horse-head sculptures located in the Helix Park near Falkirk, Scotland. Standing 30 meters tall, they were designed by artist Andy Scott and completed in 2013 as a tribute to Scotland's industrial heritage and working horses. The name Kelpies comes from mythical, shape-shifting water spirits, said to take the form of horses in Scottish folklore. Mailbox. The mailbox landmark likely refers to the world's largest mailbox, located in Casey, Illinois, USA. This giant mailbox stands over 5,700 cubic feet in size and is fully functional. You can climb inside, drop off real mail, and raise the red flag from within. It was built to attract visitors as part of Casey's collection of big things in a small town, which includes other oversized items like a rocking chair and wind chimes. Dole Plantation Maze. The Dole Plantation Maze, located on Oahu, Hawaii, is one of the world's largest botanical mazes, originally earning a Guinness World Record in 2008. Covering over 3 acres, the maze features more than 14,000 colorful Hawaiian plants forming intricate paths. Visitors can explore the maze while searching for 8 secret stations and tracking their time for a fun challenge. Lighthouse of Alexandria. The Lighthouse of Alexandria, also known as the Pharos of Alexandria, was one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, built on the island of Pharos in Egypt around 280 BCE. Standing an estimated 100 to 130 meters, 330 to 430 feet tall, it guided sailors safely into the busy harbor of Alexandria, using fire, polished bronze mirrors, and possibly magnifying lenses. It was one of the tallest man-made structures of the ancient world, but was gradually destroyed by a series of earthquakes between the 10th and 14th centuries. Ha Long Bay. Ha Long Bay is a stunning natural wonder located in northeastern Vietnam, known for its emerald waters and thousands of towering limestone islands topped with lush greenery. The name means Descending Dragon Bay, rooted in local legend about dragons sent to protect the land from invaders. The bay features caves, grottos, and floating fishing villages, offering breathtaking scenery and unique biodiversity. La Pouce. La Pouce is the 3rd highest mountain in Mauritius, standing at 812 meters and located near the capital city, Port Louis. Its name means the thumb in French, due to its distinct thumb-like peak. La Pouce is a popular hiking destination, offering panoramic views of the island and surrounding ocean from the summit. Cloud Gate. Cloud Gate, commonly known as the Bean, is a large mirrored sculpture located in Millennium Park in Chicago, Illinois. Designed by British artist Anish Kapoor and unveiled in 2004, it is made of stainless steel and reflects the city's skyline and visitors in its smooth, curved surface. The sculpture's unique shape and interactive reflections make it one of Chicago's most iconic and photographed landmarks. Mount Rushmore Chamber. The Mount Rushmore Secret Door conspiracy centers on a hidden chamber located behind Abraham Lincoln's head, known as the Hall of Records. Designed by sculptor Gutsan Borglum, it was intended to house important U.S. documents and historical artifacts, but the project was never completed as originally planned. Dog killer next door. The dog killer next door typically refers to an urban legend or true crime theory in Spotsylvania, Virginia, involving a mysterious figure responsible for harming or killing dogs in a specific neighborhood or town. In some versions, it's tied to unexplained pet disappearances, strange behavior from a neighbor, or even larger criminal activity. Concrete cows. The concrete cows are a famous public art installation located in Milton Keynes, England, created in 1978 by artist Liz Lay. The sculptures feature 3 life-sized adult cows and 3 calves, all made from concrete and painted with black and white spots. Originally intended as a playful commentary on the town's rapid urban development and its promise of green spaces, the cows have become a beloved and quirky symbol of Milton Keynes. Turquoise McDonald's sign. The turquoise McDonald's sign in Sedona, Arizona is one of the only locations in the world that doesn't use the iconic golden arches. Due to strict city regulations and a desire to blend with the natural red rock surroundings, McDonald's was required to use a turquoise color instead. This unique sign has become a quirky tourist attraction in its own right. It reflects how local architecture rules can override even the most globally recognized branding. Carhenge. Carhenge is a quirky replica of England's Stonehenge, made entirely out of vintage American cars painted gray. Located in Alliance, Nebraska, it was built in 1987 by artist Jim Reinders as a tribute to his father. The sculpture features 39 cars arranged in a similar pattern to the original Stonehenge. Fairy Glen. Fairy Glen is a magical, otherworldly landscape on the Isle of Skye in Scotland, known for its small grassy hills and unusual cone-shaped formations. The area feels like stepping into a fairy tale, with winding paths and ancient stone circles scattered throughout. Its peaceful, untouched beauty draws visitors looking for a quiet escape and a touch of mystery. Locals believe it's a place where fairies and mystical creatures might live, adding to its enchanting atmosphere. Catacombs. The Catacombs of Paris are an extensive network of underground tunnels and chambers beneath the city, filled with the skeletal remains of over 6 million people. Originally limestone quarries, they were repurposed in the late 18th century to solve the city's overflowing cemeteries problem. Walking through the dimly lit passageways lined with neatly stacked bones creates a chilling and surreal atmosphere. The Door to Hell. The Door to Hell is a huge, blazing crater located in the Karakum Desert of Turkmenistan. It was created in 1971 when a Soviet drilling rig accidentally tapped into a massive underground natural gas cavern, causing the ground to collapse and the gas to ignite. To prevent the spread of dangerous gas, scientists set the crater on fire, expecting it to burn out quickly, but it's still been burning non-stop for over 50 years. Well, that was the end of the Landmarks Iceberg. Thank you for watching. When this video hits 100 likes, I will make more videos like this. So, thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye.